Hello and welcome to this broadcast, to this live stream of RedCast on Time. Welcome! So, my native language is German, so I hope you understand what I'm introduce you. Today I introduce RedCast on Time. On time because we have a lot of features inside of RedCast. Before you start, make sure, we press now here, before you start to download, make sure you install the Microsoft.NET framework 4.5 or later. I recommend 4.5 and the Microsoft Visual C++ 2010 REST table package. This is important for Jasper CG. Jasper CG, the system requirements, you have also a link on our page. And not a lot of things are needed, but it's the perfect start to broadcast. Now we are live, you see here. We have 11 viewers. Welcome to all viewers. Now we start. RedCast on time have some specials. You have now plugins. There are two kind of plugins, but I will tell you later. You need for this the Visual Studio Community Edition from Microsoft, because RedCast is based on C#. We will publish the source code in a few days. And it's multilingual, so we need your support. And thank you for all donators. Okay. First, we download. We click here on download. This is now version 1.1.22. And then we get here a zip file. We don't made a setup like the last time. There are a few problems with administration rights, etc. So we just give a blank zip file, simply unzip this file. I use 7-zip for this. That needs a bit time. I have a few videos to test now. These videos are from Pixabay. They are small and short and looks great. And we have here logo, what we need later. Now, this is the folder structure. You had a lot of DLLs, PNGs, functions, modules. I will tell you later what is all this kind of stuff. The important one folder is the server folder. Here, with a simple editor, you can edit your config, Jasper config file. You have to do this manually. If you have any questions, please visit the Jasper CG forum. I start normally with Paul on my device 1, which is actually now my screen. You don't have to change here something for the media, no log, no data, no template. You can do this, but it doesn't affect anything. With RedCast on time, it's possible. Is it possible to drag and drop video from everywhere on your computer? It doesn't really matter where is your computer now. So sometimes I check the stream if it's really on. So sorry about that. Okay. Now, when you have two files. You have the list manager and the RedCast on time as it. Now we start. Double click on it, a window is open, and Jasper CG is automatically open in the background. Don't close, because you need it at any time when you run our Playout client. So we minimize. This is now my output screen, what we saw 5 seconds before. So this is the main basic. If you see this screen, you're halfway of broadcast. Now, this is the new look of RedCast. It's black and golden, because red and black it's not modern. We like now golden. You have a few basic commands here, like play, like jump to next, or stop. Here you have the current date and time. This is the commands, the current playing, automations, we come back, and the master volume switch. It's always disabled. I will tell you later. Now here have you the files, what you can do, the edit, copy, paste, paste when, play out. These are the same commands like this. You have extras. I will tell you later what is this. You have views. We come back here, and you have here the layer shim and the about box. The about box is important if you want to make a donation. Thank you for all donations. And you have a few sources that is on RedCast OnTime. This software is licensed under Creative Commons Software 4.0. This is important for all developers who want to make plugins. Here is the main structure of the video output layers on Jasper CG. The logo is always on layer 10, and the play layer is the layer 2, and all other layers or levels you can use for your plugins. We recommend until 8, but you can use from 9, from 1 till I don't know, 500, I don't know. Okay, basic stuff. I open my media folder. Here, my nice screen. I'm broadcasting, yes, okay. I mark all and drag and drop inside. You see, if the playlist something to it, like importing, you see down the playlist info box, like this, importing clips. So, the time is always the current time if the playlist empty. You can start by right-clicking, start here, or you can start by pressing the command play, or you can start by take, or with control and space. And now it's starting. This is really basic, you know, for everything. At 5 seconds, they will cue the next clip, and after the next clip, he will play it. We have green and we have yellow. We can jump also to the next. I see now. This is now along. This is the duration of 26 seconds. The next clip, and we can check directly. We jump to the next clip. They don't need to cue it. They just start the next clip. Here you see what is now on playing and what is next on playing. If you change there, this will also change here. They need 1 or 2 seconds for this. So now we stop. If you stop, you get an arrow box open. This is really important in the last version. Some people told me, oh, why you have no error messaging boxes if something happened or something. Now we added an arrow box, and you see here always in this log file what's happened with the RedCast. You have priority 0, this is not so important. Priority 1 is always important, and priority number 2, this is just information. Okay, we press this. Okay, so my playlist is now stopped. Take a look to the settings. The settings is not multilingual. The settings are always in English. You have the possibility in RedCast OnTime to put the RedCast server, this one, on an external machine and just connect the playout with this. Now it's connected to this instance, to the local host on port 5250, and if they're empty, they always use the closest path on the server, like this one. But you can take a remote instance or default. Default is on the same folder on server. We have here video and logo. Here you can set, this is really important. All calculations of all calculations of RedCast here, these frames at the end, they show in the frames, hour, minute, second frames. They showing you all calculations based on this frame, what you set before you start. If you change this, you have to restart. You can set here the queue time. If you have large files, long files, or heavy files, you can you can put the queue time a bit longer or shorter. Is how you want. Here you have the live input. We talk later. And here you can set which output the RedCast should use. Now, I explain again. When we go here, I start editor. This is editor. I go to the config file of Jasper CG. This is this one. So, my channel, this is the first channel. That's why this is my output. If you have a second channel, you can use the second channel as output. But then you need the live input to change to 3 or 1. These are the supported formats of FFmpeg, because Jasper CG is supported on FFmpeg, and these are the files what you can put inside the playlist. By default, MPEG-4, MPEG, and MXF is activated. You can activate what you want. Now we have here a logo file. This is also important for the logo. This is the main logo. We have just one main logo, like every television it have one main logo for the playlist. But you can use a second logo in the function box, in the category box. I'll show you later. Here you have the possibility to add a normal file, like what can we add? Now you see, we make. I forgot to activate this. This is now my logo file. I make save, and when I start, the logo should come in, but it doesn't come in. I show. Okay. I know the problem. So, because of the category, I will show you. I will fix this bug. It's no problem. A bug again. Oh my God. So okay, but you can also wait. I will do this now. I make here a category show. Now it should. Where is my logo? My logo is not here inside. This is really basic and it doesn't work. Okay, no problem. I will fix this, no problem. So, and you can you can put the logo here inside, or what you also can do is you can put a website as logo, like this. I say, okay, this is now my website. I put this, save, and then my logo is after this a website. Maybe it's because this is PAL and not HD. I make HD. Okay, no problem. Then for all errors of Jasper CG, I will add the logo again here. So for all errors, you can set here error and email. So if there a big problem with category 1, they will send you automatically an email. What you can do is to log the log. You can send the log direct to MySQL. The log is not the error. Show you later. Here you have the GUI, which language, and you have the possibility to make direct live stream. This is all on the version 1.01.22. What is the log and why it starts? I'll show you. The log file is on the log browser. Here you have every file who is directly played will here in the file. You can search or you can show direct here. You can export this as log file, or of course settings log, you can put direct this log to MySQL database. The arrow browser is here because I stopped it 3 times now. So clear until now. Now we have these categories like this. You see this, and why it does not work? Can't imagine why it doesn't working. Because on my test last night all works, no problem. Okay. This is a developer joke. It should work. Why it doesn't work? Ah, I know why. No, we will fix this problem immediately. On extras you have clear played. So if something is played here, you see they are empties and they staying until you press clear, or I put again, you can clear it automatically every hour, every half hour with auto clear. When this is selected, every half hour the played file will clear, but they stay on the log browser, of course. And you have auto start. Auto start is a very useful command. If you have auto start, now we show 4019 12. Oh, this is gone. Okay, 1941. If the playlist is not playing, you can choose auto start. This is now saved. When you start up the program again, it's still on this state. They will play automatically. Now we wait of 401921. 401941, and then the clip he will automatically start from this time. So, on action. Now you see it's playing only if this activated. With Livestream you can start a live stream whatever you want. Here is the display for this one. Now you see also the frames, but you can disable this and you only see the seconds. For me, the playlist, when I see the frames, makes me nervous. To change the output, you can go to change master volume, and then you can change the output, the volume. You can go 18 to 0. So, and again is blocked. For check files, if something happens like this, you see, he say now 2 media files are offline and they are read, but the playlist is playing these files this time, this 15 seconds. They stay on this time. They don't jump to the next file. I show you this as an example. And here you can manually check the file if something happens. So we have to wait now 10 seconds. I checked again. They are all online. Hello. So now you will see this file is now read and they leave the screen, the last played frame. You can set this in your Blackmagic settings. Normally they wait until the next clip is starting right now. So back, and now you see it's gone. Here you see the last played clips. So now we have to stop, and here to auto start. Auto save every half hour. They save your playlist, but only if you have saved it before. Like this, save as, and I make here on the desktop active.play. This is now my playlist. You see here on the top. So now the automatic save is activated. What can you do? Now you see here, what can I show you? Yeah, I show you in and out before. Okay, before we start, you can set the in and out point. Now that means you can trim the clip by using the in and out points. Just double click, give your time code. Here also give your time code, like we do now 12, huh? Like this. Go in, and when you play, he calculated, and the clip is only playing 18 seconds, starting by 12. I saw some little bug. I will check this also now with the calculations of the time, but this is no problem. And now the funniest part is we start now a long clip to show you what I mean. I have this. I start this clip now. I can correct the time during its playing. When I make here 12, he will automatically go down with the time and started the next clip. But not on cue, only on play. But here is not possible. Should be not possible. No, it's not possible. All clips, they are played, it's not possible to change anymore. So, now we come to the best part of a RedCast on time. You have here categories: advertising, live, and show. You can, every row you can set as a category. First, you can go on category browser and create a new category. Like I make now a category RedCast, and I take this color. No, I don't like this color. This orange. No, I don't like this color. We take yeah, because it's white, so it's better to use choose a color who you see with the right text, black text. Oh, I can choose here my own one. Yes, I take this one, and I add the category. Now I have my RedCast category. This is automatically saved. If you want to delete one, you cannot make two. You can just go here and press delete, and it's all deleted. So now the category is visible here. Now I can set on every media this category, and you will see always here what's happened. You can do this manually or automatically. With reset, there is a clean. Why you need categories? For categories, you have some automations. We call them automations. Automations, they doing this always when the clip is starting with this category. We have now the category RedCast. This is one module, like overlay web. All these modules, we will, of course, we will do some more modules, are saved here as a plugin, as mod overlay web. You can start this module. This is always the clip start and how long it should be on air. Now I say, okay, you have to come in with 10 seconds. Should stay for 10 seconds. This is only for me the name. I make a test. And the plugin data is now empty. You can test now. There is nothing. Okay. Because we didn't set something. You press here and then open, and then you have the plugin GUI. Now this is the overlay web. That means they overlay a website on these conditions. And you can split. I show you now on this example. I have here my RedCast address. File name always means the current file, like this. Now I want this file displayed on this little effect what I did. Yeah, you see, fine. What I do, I take this. If I have no splitter active, make none. I can make this Klammer 1, Klammer 2, and make a fade. This means now at the end of this they took the file name. With splitter you have the possibility to make like music video minus artist. That means you can, with 2, they split on the first time always this, and on the second time they use this. But now, to show what I mean, we make like this and make none. This is on layer 3, is on the first layer after the play layer. I can test here, and this is now the Jasper CG output. You see here, la la la, mix name, file name. They always use here file name, but they will, on the playlist, they will rename it to the real file name. So I make, okay, here my plugin data, I save this, show logo, this is very important, or if you want to logo off, make here. What is text, I show you later. Now we see what's happened. Now I go here to, I need a long clip for this, but you know I can change the clip length, so I make of 1 minute, but they will stay, so like this. Now I say this is category RedCast, and now look what happens. Now after 10 seconds they should put the website in it. On the first time they need some time. Now you see here. I make something wrong, I guess. Open again. What's happened? Of course. If you have none, you don't need this with 1. You only need this on splitter. Again, sorry. So now here. And now it's loaded more faster. Now you see, with 10 seconds they come automatically inside. So like this, you see? This time, this is exactly this file name. So for music, if you are a music television, it's very important to make this kind of inserter for automatic music, to make this automatically out, or at the end again in. This is a very clever solution. You make here again this overlay. You say, okay, this is 10 seconds. And if you make a minus before, at the start, I open this, blah, 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 wait. I may take this, make here none. Test, always test, okay, all clear. So if you make a minus on it, they will use the countdown time. That means 10 seconds before the clip is closing, they will show it again for 10 seconds. We made that here. You see this? Duration for 10 seconds. Now it's out. Now we wait until this is on 10 seconds, and then the same clip comes again with your own condition. And the functions are, you can put so much functions you want inside. Okay, maybe if you have too much, they would be all a bit slower. Huh? Okay, now you see here. Now with 10 seconds they should come in, and you see it's coming again. This is the automation tool here. So this is now only if the conditions are the category is RedCast. But you, with cancel, you can go back, you can put on every category something like this. We will create more plugins, but let us time. First, we check the problem with the logo. Okay, and now, what is the next? For every category, you have now, if you have now a problem and you say, okay, I have a folder that calls ads. Yeah, but every time when you import this, there is no category. With the auto filter tag, you can set, okay, this is add, save and close. And every time when you put something from the folder add, wait, I have made a comma. I will correct this also. So like comma like this. So, and every time if you put something from the folder add, they will automatically put these categories to your file. So you don't need every time. That it's just to spend money. Yeah, you don't need to this. You can do this with the auto add category, and you can also make more than just one. I make now a copy of this, and then this two. Make two with a comma. I will fix this, no problem. And if something comes from the two folder, there is also directly with these categories, like this. But the problem is, if you have reset, you cannot reset the categories if you have this automation on. This is for safety reason and for everything else. So save and close. Now we can reset without any problem. Okay. Now what we do on video, you can import from everywhere you want the clip. You don't need a special folder like on the old versions, like server or media folder. You can put from everywhere you want. You can put your folder. If you start here, and you can put from there and from here and from everywhere you want. These are these settings. Now let's see what's happened. With Control and S, you save the playlist, and you have some modules. I pressed now something wrong. You have some modules. When you here go to functions, there are playlist function modules. That means you can say here, okay, I make a wait event, and please wait here 10 seconds before you start the next clip. Now you see, and he will wait on this event 10 seconds until the next clip is starting. Now it's running again because we change here the time. No? Okay, and then he go back. You can also set with function a comment, double click on it, my comment, like this. This is just if you want to inform somebody about this, and he will click automatically go to the next clip and ignore this. You can also do a loop. A lot of people ask me, please make a loop. Please do a loop. I need to loop my playlist. This is no problem now. If you make here a loop event, he will automatically. Oh, cannot work. You cannot put something in the rows who are played or queued. With the loop, they always go to the first row and play it again. They ignore, from this time, they ignore all other stuff down there. Now you will see 1, 0, and loop again from the start. If you have the clear play, the auto clear activated, they will delete always the stuff on the top. So if you have a loop, deactivate the auto clear. S'il vous plaît. Now again, and they will loop now and loop and loop and loop and loop and loop until end of all days. And you have a second one. If you want to go out of this loop, you have the possibility to make a fixed start. Go here and you can say, okay, 20. This is the date. You say, okay, I want a fixed start at 14, 38, 38, 20. Now you will see what's happened. On 38:20, they go direct to the fix start and out of the loop. The loop is only activated if he can activate the queue on queue. So now you see they started on time, like RedCast on time, with this start event Earth. Now the loop is out. So I guess I showed you everything I can with this logo in. Always not work. It doesn't not work. So yes, of course I forget something. Okay, you can put activate a playlist with drag and drop. You have the possibility to load the playlist. Load means you delete everything and they start at 0 from the 0 row. With append, that means you put the playlist at the end of the playlist. And with insert, you put it the playlist there where is your marker. Insert. Insert playlist, and now is inserted. Same here. Here you insert the playlist, and when you go here, you append the playlist, or here. Now we have a big playlist right now. You can save the playlist and you can create a new playlist. So you can also copy with Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, or you can put, for example, with Ctrl+C, copy, and Ctrl+Shift+V, they put on the last row. Maybe you need this. Sometimes I need that. So, next is some really special one, the list manager. The list manager you see on the kilobytes is just a small version of the full RedCast on time. You have here the same stuff. You can put all this stuff inside, and then you have the possibility. Oh, oi oi oi! This is an error. I will check this. So now, no. Okay, I will check this. Why is that happen? Then so I load at this time. So they've just run with drag and drop, no problem. Okay, you can set here the start of the playlist, like on 23:00:00, and they will start at this time. And you can also insert not live. You can insert a function like a fixed start to be sure that is this working, that is this starting at this time. I saved the playlist now. Oh, I know why there was the problem. I introduced you why this problem now happened. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I saved this, and now you have this. And if I put here inside, they will start now at until from until it's 23:11 p.m. And you see, here is 14, 23, and they calculate here all new after this. So, start again here, and again there. So, some calculations needed. Why my application is freezed when I imported that? I show you now why. This is now working with this. If you use the active playlist, what is activated, you cannot use for this. They will freeze, but I will check this. Why is this? Because the playlists are made with passion. No, the playlists are made with SQLite, and the access is limited to once. So if you want to see, you can put here. Now you see this is all in and outs. You can do what you want with this. In the past, we saved the files with XML, but they have some problem with not with UTF-8, with some other character encoding. And with this, we have no problem. You can search, share, and do whatever you want. So now, to close, you press here Q, and this is now closed. So, if you want to press here Q to make your own plugin, you can share with us. We are now on a GPI plugin, so this is maybe on the next beta release. We will offer this. You can extract the files like here and extract the files. I love 7-zip. This is now a plugin example. You can start with the project of Visual Basic, and here also the plugin example. You can start with the Visual Basic. There are some main parts what you need, but we will make a documentation for this that you can do this. So if you have time, please be sure and make help us to make it multilingual. There is a simply file in OpenOffice format. I like OpenOffice, just by the way. You can put like this. In your language here on value, these are always the English reasons here. So, and then please send us to RedCast OnTime translation, and we will get it and import them. We need Spain, we need Spanish, Portuguese, French, or something like this. All others we have. Not all others. We have Russian, we have German, and we have English too. So please help us, and please donate if you like this project. Now I'm gonna fix all the problems what I show you with the logo, and in maybe 1 hour you can download the official beta release of RedCast OnTime. I hope you had fun with us and enjoy. I will stay online on YouTube and on Facebook to answer all your questions. Thank you. Goodbye. Facebook